At some point, I thought this was a great idea. Finish my Disney vacation, leave my car in Orlando, take Brightline to the Miami cruise port, and somehow make this whole train and private car plan work with all of my luggage. Simple. Except now that it's actually time to do it, I am mildly questioning my life choices. Today, I'm taking Brightline from Orlando to the Miami cruise port with luggage and a lot of nerves, and we're gonna see if this is the easiest way to start a cruise, or if I should have just driven. Let's get into it. It is cruise travel day morning and we are headed out. Got up at 4:30. Bell Services is coming to get my bags so we can head to the train station.
So how many cruises have we been on now?
Oh, this is maybe like number 8 or 9, okay. I guess. It was a breeze getting out of the hotel. Bell Services didn't have any people, any high demands or anything, so someone was able to come right up to me and get my bags. And he was an avid cruiser, so he had all kinds of fun tips and stuff to share. That was great. And now we are on our way. I don't know if this is a genius idea or really dumb. We're about to find out. Made it to WallyPark, uncovered row F. Here we go. He told me to park here. There's gotta be some parking somewhere. There is one blessed spot. Here we go. Morning.
Which airline?
Actually, I'm going to the Brightline train station. Yes, sir. So, if you are traveling Brightline, you can park over at the Brightline station, or you can book WallyPark for much cheaper, like half the price or less than half the price. And they service the Brightline station as well. And Brightline even recommends that in Orlando. Okay, made it to Brightline with crazy hair. Now I need to see how to wheel my luggage. So far, so good. Although painful, coming this early has its advantages. Make sure I press this. There we go. Coming this early has its advantages, even though it hurts, because there's so few people here. So doing all this new, I'm not like in this bustle of people. First view of the station. Well, I don't think I'm there. I'm at Terminal C. So Brightline Station is at Terminal C. When in doubt, ask for help, because I didn't know where I was going. I have 2 bags that I pre-booked to check. To place on this belt. All right, quick little walkthrough of the area. And then we'll just sit down and chat about the experience. On train souvenirs, all kinds. I mean, if you really love Brightline, they've got the merch. Lots of good snacks. Umbrellas, pouches. track line. Originally, I did not book the premium lounge, but I decided to premium ticket, but I decided to update to that because I needed to check 2 bags. So we're gonna go experience the premium lounge. All right, made it. It's like a quiet little lounge, so I'm not gonna talk very loudly because it's low in here, but we made it. It was not nearly as intimidating as I thought it was gonna be, but I honestly think coming early morning when there weren't a lot of people is what helped. So next time I'll know the ropes. It won't matter if I do this again, quite honestly. But smooth sailing from the hotel to WallyPark to here. It's 6:39. The train leaves at 7:25. Boarding closes at 7. So the next thing I have to figure out is which track it leaves on. They have included pastries and drinks in here. And since I'm paying the premium, I'm going to get a little bit of something. But there are also included food and beverages on the train as well. So I'm going to go check out the little snack station sitch and see what's going on over there.
Approximately 20 minutes before departure. Premium guests will be welcomed first, followed by general boarding for smart guests. Please listen for announcements with your train number, track assignment, and boarding doors. Thank you for choosing Brightline.
There you go.
Atención a todos los invitados de Brightline.
Jury's still out about whether or not I would do this again, but when we get on the train, I'll share some scenarios where I think it could be useful. I hate unknowns, like when I get to the train, finding my coach, will it be clear? Where do I put my bags? Will there be space for my bags? Will people be patient? It's like, here we go.
Thank you for that.
All right. Coach number 3, but I don't know which direction coach 3 is. Okay, that's 7, 6, so we're going this way. They also didn't say which track it was, but I guess that whatever train is out here is the train. So it's not at all like an airport.
You've been on the Brightline train before?
First time. Oh, cool. I was so nervous, but it's going way smoother than I thought. Where are you headed?
We're just from Miami for today.
Okay, nice.
I have a friend there. Come back later.
Okay. Very cool. So, I am going to pull out my iPad. I will say that they were very forgiving with the personal items. I had 2 carry-on bags, my purse, and my snack and drink bag that I have for the cruise. They didn't blink an eye. And there is like some luggage storage space up front, and then they have this overhead compartment storage space. In the premium lounge and the premium coaches, the seats are bigger. So I like the ease. I like the simplicity of it versus going to the airport. The station's not as big, so I don't know what seating is like. If you get here right before your train is supposed to leave, I would recommend like coming, like they say in the app, there's some like pre-boarding information 45 minutes beforehand if you want to definitely have a seat to wait in. It's expensive though. My round trip ticket is probably close to $400 to check, and I booked premium because by the time I was going to pay to add a second bag, I may as well have booked premium, got the included food and drinks and stuff, and well, of course, priority boarding. So one way would be $200, which would be, it's comparable to a plane ticket for traveling with a lot of luggage for a trip. Day trip is different. As far as carry-on bags, less restrictive, easier boarding, simpler boarding, shorter boarding time because boarding closes 20 minutes before the train takes off.
5 minutes before the train takes off. It starts 20 minutes before it leaves. It closes 5 minutes before it leaves. But it's all quite contained. But you are dealing with the same cost if you're traveling for a cruise and you need to check luggage here. It was like $65 per way for my large bag, as opposed to Delta where it would have been 50. I don't know if they come around for service or anything. I see a QR code, so I might just have to order it and let them bring it. Since I'm traveling before 11, we just have the option of the continental breakfast. That's no fun. Here we go. Yeah, could I have the fruit and blueberry muffin, please?
Absolutely, my friend.
Please take a moment to look at your ticket to ensure.
We're going to be stopping at West Palm Beach, and then I think we're heading on to Miami. So a couple things to note. It's been really smooth. It's a smooth trip. The ride, it's a little bumpy, bumpier than a car, kind of like, when an airplane hits some turbulence. It feels that. Like, generally a smooth ride, but it does rock a bit. There's a lot of storage space. I showed earlier, well, at least a lot of overhead space, and the car's not full right now. So I was able to easily store 2 of my carry-on items up there. The stuff I want to keep close to me is like, there's no one beside me, so it's on the seat. On the seat beside me and on the floor. Might have to move it when the West Palm Beach people load. But there's plenty of overhead storage as well. So I was impressed by that. I don't know what it's like on a full train. I think on the way back, the train will be more full. So we'll see what that is like. Now, in the announcements, when the train is taking off, they talk about like keeping things really quiet, which is why I'm talking so lowly. I hope this doesn't sound weird. There are like some couples and stuff on here that chat a little bit, but they like, if you're listening to music or you need to have an extended phone conversation, they want you to go to the hallway. And no, if you're listening to music or having a phone conversation, they want you to use headphones. So I've been wearing my headphones, watching my show. You have a longer phone conversation, they want you to go to the hallway. They ask you to not have any loud conversations or anything like that to disturb guests around, and keep a very quiet, peaceful atmosphere. And with so few people in here, I think it's like less than half people on the train, it's been very quiet. So I'm feeling pretty good about it thus far. It's 8:57, about 2 more hours. The seats don't recline all the way. Like, there's a button that pushes out the bottom of the seat, but the top, this doesn't recline. So that's interesting. Or else I would nap. But I did put my little Animal Kingdom throw in my backpack because I had a feeling I might get a little chilly, and I did. And the Wi-Fi is legit. I tried to use my LTE network, and that was a no-go, but I switched to their Wi-Fi. It's free included, and it's working perfectly well. So right now I'm calm. At the other station, they told me where to go to pick up my bags at level 1. So, and the station, at least in Orlando, wasn't so big that it was overwhelming. So my car service is supposed to pick me up at 11:20. My driver was assigned a couple of days ago, so I know who that is, know who to look for. Okay, my driver has arrived at the train station in Miami very early, but he sent me a text on the chat.
Attention all Brightline guests, we're now approaching our Fort Lauderdale station.
Love it. I just checked, and it says right now, like if I were to pre-book a lift, there would be something available. It says that, but you never know what the demand will be when you actually get there. So I just needed the peace of mind to know that someone would be waiting for me, and that I wouldn't have to like figure out how to get to the port or be waiting in Brightline for like hours. So that is good. Okay, it's currently 10:50. The original estimated arrival time was 10:54. It's now 11:10. My port arrival time was 12:30. I think the only reason why I'm not so worried right now about the port is because I have so much time to get there before my port arrival time. I was already going to be arriving early. But I think I have a 20-minute grace period with Blacklane before they charge me for any extra time, like for like arriving late or whatever. So. All right, made it off the train, headed to go pick up my bags. 10 minutes late, but my chauffeur knows it, or 15 minutes late. Okay, so it's been a smooth ride so far. Good communication with the chauffeur, so definitely not as bad as I thought it would be. But now we gotta get to the port, and I'm interested to see how long that part's gonna be. I did my best to figure out if there were any extra fees for like wait times and stuff. They give you 15 minutes free complimentary wait time after my 11:20 pickup. I get 15 minutes complimentary, and then I pay for the next 15. I don't know how much that is, and then it takes more than the 15 or 20 minutes to get to the port. That was me.
That's you?
Yes.
You're
right.
Yeah, they look like that.
Got my number from Orlando. Can I get that one as well? Thank you.
Have
fun. Thanks. You guys too.
For this morning.
Okay. Excuse me. Are you Luis?
No, I'm not Luis. I'm Ariel.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You're waiting for Luis?
I think so. Well, you were wearing what he said.
I have the car here, but but I'm not Luis.
Where is in? Oh, there. Okay. Okay, I'm so glad. I was like, you know,
Because some people, they don't know.
I was like, I could do an Uber or Lyft, but I need to know that someone is good at it. No, I live in Georgia, but I was doing like a Disney trip and then start doing the cruise. But I drive into Orlando because I'm so used to it. And after all the research I did for this cruise, I was like, I don't know. I feel like whatever I found said that if I did like off-site parking, it could take a long time for the off-site parking to send a shuttle to take me to the cruise. So I would need to end up booking a black car or Uber or Lyft anyway to get to the port on time. So I just didn't want to run the risk. I'm gonna.
Right here, guys. Bring your bags for the Celebrity Beyond. I'm your man.
Thank you so much, Mr. Luis.
If you need my...
Made it. Bags dropped off. Blacklane, one of the best decisions I've ever made. So I'm about to board the cruise ship, but final verdict, Brightline is totally worth it if you were doing travel locally in Orlando. You want a smoother, easier ride, but I definitely recommend using the black car service too. Cost, maybe not gonna save as much if you're checking luggage and baggage and stuff, but smooth experience, great service, easy to navigate. So now I gotta figure out how to get into this cruise. Let's go.
And to see how this day ends, tune into the next one to see the Celebrity Beyond embarkation experience. And remember, a life well lived is a life well traveled. So travel well, my dear, and we'll catch up in the next one. Bye.